Welcome, welcome, welcome. Can you hear us? Welcome. Yes, you can hear us perfectly. Okay, so we're gonna have this music sometimes on the background to, not sometimes, but to break a bit the boredness, not to be super bored. We did this yesterday with three losses and 4 wins and one break-even trade. I think these two were from the other session, but we're gonna start today from here. We have our trading plan here, and now we're gonna start from just like where we left yesterday. So we're gonna start right over here. We're gonna put our trades at the top. We're gonna put this one right over here. We have the session here. Let's go to the next candle here at 4 o'clock on Monday, 5 o'clock on Monday before London. So as we can see now on a weekly time, okay, we have to be like here. Do it like this a bit. So on the monthly time frame, we're about to we can flip. If we start to have this bullish momentum, we can flip at any point. We have a resistance over there. On a weekly time frame, we're approaching this resistance. Previous week closed bullish. Still within the range of the previous week, so not really anything significant as of now. On a daily time frame, we have this resistance right over here. But wait, yeah, we have this resistance right over here. If we get the if we start to break above, we can come to this level right over here. If we start to break the lows, we can tap again to this lower range. The overall trend is from here we made a high and then we came this, we made a higher low, then we failed to make a new higher high, and then we retest this region. So overall we are in a bullish momentum because we haven't broke this low yet, these lows, but it depends on which time frame. Obviously we're looking at on a 4 hour. Also we are in a bullish trend, even though we need to break this one to confirm the bullish trend. But if the 4 hours start to close below here and start to have closure below here, we're gonna look for sells. If we're gonna have closure above here, we're gonna look for buys. If we start to flip here, break these highs, maybe we have a range to move to the upside of 40 pips with 25 pip stop losses. The 1 hour is it looks also from yesterday not so clean. So yeah, the 1 hour will look like something like this. We have a resistance right over here on the 1 hour. We need to close above for buys, we need to close below for sells, but then this is like we have multiple fake outs to the downside, so we need to be very cautious. Let's go on the next. Let's start playing this. We have risk, we have a $2,500 per trade risk. This is half risk, but if we find a good setups, we're gonna do the full risk, which we need to focus today, because today we're gonna do only the high probability setups. Always we try to do that, but sometimes our psychology gets into our head and then we fail to do that. Now, like if you see, I believe this candle will just push through. 30-minute is also looking very nice here. Pre-London, 10 pip stop loss for 10 pip take profit. This is gonna look nice. 1 hour close bullish here, but we are approaching that resistance, so it's nothing gonna happen. The 4 hour is bullish, is about to close. Now the 1 hour started flipping down. We broke the lows. If we get a closure below, let me just move this a bit faster. If we get a closure below, that would be awesome. The 15-minute, yeah, the 15-minute is tapping that support now. Let's see. For me, nothing till here, and nothing until here. So maybe we can move the chart 30 minutes is now closing bullish, bearish, and then this one just closed bullish right over here. This is just some nasty ass 1 hour closed above. So if we start to flip, we can potentially see a move to the upside, but we broke the lows on 15-minute. Now we see that flip, but we're approaching this resistance, which I don't like, but based on the 1 hour it makes sense. On the 4 hour it also makes sense to continue to the upside. This is the last 1 hour of the 4 hour candle, so we can have a quite significant push within this hour, and then this new candle also will try it. We can push, but still no clean confirmation for buys. If we get a 30-minute closure above, then potentially, yeah. Now we start to flip again. Now we start to flip, and then to continue this 4 hour push, which we were anticipating after the flip. 30 pip, and since the beginning of the video. So nice, we get this. The 30-minute close is very strong bullish. The daily now looking bullish. The 4 hour is bullish. The 1 hour is bullish. The 30-minute is bullish. Let's see, let's wait this 30-minute and see how this is gonna act. Maybe we can add a chart here of 5-minute chart. And then let me just put the template of our template here. So then when we go to our 30-minute or 15-minute, then we can use here our 5-minute to go to the next bar and make it a bit faster. So the 15-minute now closed bearish at this resistance, indicating not a lot of momentum to the upside, but the 4 hour will close now. So let's see how this 4 hour will close. The 4 hour closed like this. Ooh, we're tapping perfect, right? We tapped that resistance that we wanted initially. 30-minute just made a nice wick to the downside and then continue again to the upside. The move 15-minute closure was not very significant for price to continue. We just made a retracement, tapped this level right over here, and then we continue to move to the upside. Now the 1 hour and the next 4 hour is just pushing to the upside. This is looking very nice. Daily is also pushing. The weekly is also pushing bullish. This is perfect. The problem is that here there is no clean traffic. Also on the 4 hour, look at all these resistance. You have resistance here, you have resistance here, here. So I don't like that much this level. So what I would prefer is a closure above and then closure back inside the range. And yeah, then to take some sells for this range, because technically we're at this level on the 1 hour time frame, so we need to close at least above that. And now our level is right over here, so if we get a closure below, that would be amazing. So the 30-minute closure got closed like this. 15-minute rejecting strongly now. This 1 hour, potentially we have that what we want, but not 15-minute closed bullish. Now we're tapping that. The 1 hour closed weak bullish. This is the most dangerous out of all. So the 1 hour is now breaking above. Let's see if we're gonna reject again that level or not. 30 minutes is now breaking above. Let's see if we can close above or not. Yeah, we're potentially closing above also on 30 minute. So 30-minute candle has a very nice closure above, right at this resistance. We're closing above, so potentially now we will just continue to the upside. The 1 hour is closing, we need this 1 hour closure, the 4 hour closure also. We're gonna have in 2 hours, 2.5 hours, so we have a lot of momentum. We just made a nice wick, just like this one made a wick, came back, flipped, and just continue. But because of this weak 1 hour bearish, I couldn't look for buys above here on the break of the highs, but that would have been a potential trade. And yeah, let's wait and see. This 1 hour candle closed is very strong bullish, but now this is made impossible because this is like 20 pips plus 40 pips. This is like 60 pips stop loss. This makes impossible to trade this to take any trades here. Now when I go back, I see buys only above here or on the break of the highs here. This one maybe on the 30-minute price at resistance, closing above resistance. This would have been a nice position, but very risky one because we're approaching this rejection zones area here, especially on the 1 hour bearish closure. This is very weak. But yeah, now let's see this right drive down, and then potentially we see the 15-minute now. We're finally moving to the downside, and there's the 4 hour candle. We can wait for the 4 hour candle to close. 1 hour is flipping a bit bearish. We can potentially close here bearish. Our closing bullish, our candle is bullish. So we have an hour candle formation, but the 4 hour is very much extended. We're tapping this resistance right over here. Once we have this wick fail 50 pip. Because I was thinking we have this 1 hour closure above here. Yeah, but right at this resistance, I don't like this at all. We have 16 pip. And then we check the 30-minute is also bullish, 15-minute is also bullish, 5-minute is bullish. I think we should be good to take a trade here on the 15-minute or on the 1 hour. Yeah, let's potentially take this trade with 20 pip. If we have a wick, let's hope we get a wick and then we come and flip. Other than that, I don't think I'm gonna enter this trade. Only if we have a wick and then we start to come back again to the entry point and flip, because we're already too much extended for buys. If we break the lows, obviously I'm not gonna enter the trade, but now if we come and flip, then this makes sense. The first 5 minutes is making flip, the wick, then we come and flip, continue to the upside, then that's what can make this trade work. For now it is respecting the previous wicks. So this is what I want. Now only flip, break these highs, and then I'm gonna enter buys with stop loss reward like 20 pips right over here, and then take profit around 40 pips overall. First 15 minutes is bullish, bearish, very bearish. So yeah, the 5 minute is also potentially very bearish. Now we're just in a range on a 5 minute time frame. If we start to break the lows, then it's, yeah, we're broken the lows. That trade, that setup is invalid as of now. 15 minutes is breaking the lows. 1 hour is now nothing. 4 hour will close now. So Let me just see this trade drive down. Potentially we can see this trade. Wait. The 4 hour, now we have a 4 hour strong 4 hour closure indicating very strong momentum. So if we come to London, if we come to New York session, we're anticipating another push potentially. Let's see if we have any news. No, we don't have any news. Nothing that major. So technically we just need a wick in the 1 hour, and then based on the next 4 hour we'll just need to push to the upside this daily to push to at least this rejection regions. So the 4 hour looking nice. The 1 hour, the ideal scenario would be to come here, form support, break the support, confirmation of support, and then retest the high, just like here. When price makes a high, come back, form support, and then retest the high. So let's see if we can have that or not. I don't think we will be lucky enough to have that particular setup. 15-minute, 1 hour. We have a 15-minute closure bullish right over here. Now I need to see how this 1 hour closes. 1 hour closed bullish with no wick at the top. This is the worst that we could have potentially get. Let's see. This trade is making me wonders. 30-minute is closed hour candle, 15-minute is bullish. Technically we can enter buys on the break of the highs. The 1 hour also can move. The 4 hour breaking the highs. Yeah, we can try that. So here we have a trade on the 1 hour, on the 30-minute hour candle, break of the highs. Let's see, half risk hour candle, half risk pull buy, break of the highs, 30-minute time frame, time of the entry is 1. Let's see, 130 actually. Let's see. The only issue here is that we're approaching this rejection area, so we can reject at any point, and then the previous candle has also no wick at the bottom, so I don't see this executing. I know the risk of this high is very big, so I'm willing to lose this trade without having any impact on my psychology, because I know the risk of this is very high. So yeah, let's see. Now the 15-minute is showing some sort of strength, but yeah, too much. Maybe I should close a bit. No, I'm half risk. I don't want to close anything. So the 15-minute will close like this. If we get a closure above on the 15-minute, that would be amazing. Yeah, 15-minute closed above. So I'm gonna add maybe, yeah, but 1 hour is tricky. Yeah, 1 hour is not so strength. Let's see. This setup is gonna be very tricky because we have this. We have all of this, not too much strength. Look at this, except for this 5-minute candle, everything is very weak. Then we have monthly flipping bullish, daily moving bullish, 4 hour continuing in bullish momentum, the 1 hour potentially now it can move. Let's see, yeah, we're moving now bullish. I'm gonna hold this trade even though I believe that we can get easily stop it. I'm not gonna put stop loss at break even because I believe this 4 hour will push, and then we have this previous 1 hour low stop loss, which is in a good position, obviously, if we close above. So let's see. This is the first trade of the session. We will aim for 5 to 6 trades maximum. 1 hour didn't close like I wanted to. I wanted a bit higher, but still it's okay. Our stop loss is in a good position because if we break these lows, then we will for sure come more down if we break these lows, but if not, we can still continue and push higher. So we have a high risk because there's also the momentum to the upside is slowly dying, but I'm willing to take the risk. We are in a good session, so technically there should be enough volume. The 1 hour is moving bullish, the 4 hour is right at these resistance. Yeah, a bit tricky, very tricky situation. The 1 hour is also right at these wicks here, right at this crucial level, so it's not gonna be easy for it to break, but yeah, we can move it a bit, we can move it a bit, we can move it a bit. $15 now is closing bearish. After that 15-minute bearish, maybe I'm gonna close 50% because I don't feel like this is the setup that I want to risk the whole trade. If we get to move, we get to move. I'm fine with everything, but I don't want to risk because we have this 15-minute bearish closure. I don't want to take full loss here. Also, maybe I should close. Let me just check. 30 minutes is still bullish. It's okay. The 1 hour is still bullish, trying to break the highs. Yeah, finally we're breaking the highs. Nice. And we're coming back. Let's close this. Move stops at break even. And now I can hold. I gave this trade a lot of chances. I've been in this trade for more than 1 hour. One hour is it to be exact. So I don't wanna put too much risk on it. Overall, the idea was perfect. Break of the 4 hour highs, continuation to the upside. 20 pips already in profit. This is perfect. I'm gonna let this trade hit take profit. If we ever manage to do it. No. From here, we were at around 28 pip in maximum in profit, so it's cool. Now we're finally breaking to the downside, so yeah, 1 hour looking nice actually. 30 minutes, yeah, 30 minutes is breaking the lows. 4 hours now. Whatever, we need to see how this 4 hour closes before 4 hour closes our candle, the loss to the 2 hour. Those bearish, so this is probably gonna move bearish, so yeah, as expected. Here was a perfect sell after this bullish closure, and then you have a bearish closure here, and then a move down to make this completely a U-turn setup. This was perfect. Let's move out to the next day. Monthly is now flipping again. Weekly, we tapped that resistance that we wanted to in the analysis in the beginning. The daily is now closed above here, so as long as we respect these lows, we can still flip and continue to the upside. The 4-hour, however, closed back inside this range. I see this through this 4-hour coming to this level and potentially fill this wick. Can be like a deviation after this whole move came from support, break again, and then now we're starting to flip to the downside. The 1 hour is so messy. The 1 hour is insane messy. The 1 hour buys can happen above here. The sells can happen below here. Other than that, I don't see anything. Yeah, and then the buys means that we're gonna have above this 4 hour. The 30-minute is whatever. Let's see, now we can have a nice, yeah, that's gonna be a potential buy. Oof. So now we're having closure above. We have a 30-minute closure above. The 1 hour is finally breaking. The 4 hour broke the previous highs. The 15-minute has an insane amount of volume. So if we come, but the stop loss is too big for this trade. I believe we will continue, but 40 pips for 20 pips, this is not something I want to take this trade. Yeah, potentially, probably we're just gonna look out to the 4 hour. The daily flipped as expected. We didn't break these lows. We flipped. Now we can fill easily the wick to the upside. Continue tapping this resistance once again, making a fake out to the downside also. Ooh, look at this rejection. Look at this 15-minute candle. So now we can potentially move higher. After this rejection, let's see what we'll do. The 1 hour also closed above. 1 hour now breaking the highs. 30-minute is breaking the highs. Let's take a buy here. Very risky buys. Price at resistance. Wait. This was a win. 0.2%. Break even. Focus on perfect profit and close another one to break even and break even. So now we have another trade. This is a bit stupid trade, but okay. Stupid is because the stop loss is very risky. Price at resistance of risk, bull buy, break the high. 30-minute, is it 30-minute? Yes. Stop loss current candle, and this is 8:30. Let's see if we can manage to hit this trade or not. But the here is very tricky because the stop loss is very small. We can easily come for more correction and then move to the upside. This is what's gonna cause this loss. Yes, it's a loss. Minus 0.5 and taking receiving stop previous handle stop loss for the previous So yeah, let's see now. Now the 30-minute will probably just push down after this 1 hour, both 1 hour closures. Yeah, we're gonna have a 1 hour flip to the upside. Ooh, interesting hour candle, 15-minute. Yeah. If we break the highs than we have now, we finally have a bigger chance potentially to move and retest, but I don't like anything about this region, honestly. Yeah, we're breaking the lows also in the 1 hour. This is so nasty. The 1 hour is bearish. 30 minutes now, we can finally continue to the downside, maybe. We have this 15-minute sell here below support. No confirmation, just impulsively again. I'm gonna close this trade here. So I don't know what this overall trade is playing. But we came back inside the range. Technically, we should continue to the downside, but 1 hour has no wick. Let's see. Now we will potentially move. I don't like this. Look at this. Yeah, this is nothing. Just so bad. For our close bearish, and then we move again bullish. This is, don't understand at all this market structure. The 4 hour now close bullish. Interesting. We found support here, we moved, we came back, break these lows, and then flipped again. Now we're forming that resistance. Let's see the daily closures. Daily close like this. 4 hour nothing. Daily is closing, now it's moving back again. Weekly is now in that rejection area, that resistance area. 4 hour has a nice top wick. Nice body. 1 hour now can potentially break. 30-minute also can break or can reject. 1 hour can still reject. Yeah, now we're just now let's see something. This resistance is right over here. If we get the closure above, we can tap that level. We don't have this support here, and then we have this level right over here. So these are the levels. Okay. Now we wait for a closure on either side, I guess. Oof. Do we have any news? Nothing. Just back inside this range. 30-minute or 1 hour closed below. 30-minute with no wick. Nice, perfect. This is what we want, no wick. 4 hour also closed with no wick at that bottom. Look at this rejection. The 1 hour closed like our candle. 30-minute is bearish, so I don't like this. 1 hour we have a closure below the range, a continuation. Nice. We almost cleaned that range so quick. Now we're flipping back. Right at support. I took another sell. Oof. This move now that we want. We made the wick, never break the highs. Now we have a move. Loss here 80%. Loss here 50%. 16 pips, 70 pips only. Interesting. Most also break even. So now we have 30-minute bullish closure right at support, 15-minute U-turn potentially, the 1 hour closing bullish, 4 hours bearish, daily is bearish, 4 hours bearish, 1 hour is now bullish. Potentially we will come back. Let's see what this happens. 30 minutes is whatever. Now if we break the highs, we should be able to continue. Just now. We will continue into profit till here, and then we will potentially reject again because 4 hours is bearish. The 1 hour has found some sort of support, but not really anything significant. Yeah. It's very tricky area. This market is so nasty to trade. 15, 20 pips. Just look at these rejections. Nothing. We have a daily closure, 4 hour closure inside the range, and then you have this 1 hour. So obviously we need a closure. Let's see this 30 minute. Start to flip. 30 minutes closed again bullish. 15 minute is bullish. This 1 hour is now pushing. I'm not gonna trade inside this range. Oof, nice. I see this move. 30 minutes. Just wanna observe this move 15 minutes. 4 hour breaking the lows. This is very nice. Daily breaking the lows. Weekly is about to flip. Oof. Perfect. Ooh, this is nasty. We had no confirmations. Now we have some confirmation to take sells, but will I take sells? Not really after having this rough week. After the last 30-minute move, 120 pips. I'm not gonna take any sells at all. Look at this massive rejection. Oh my god. Price is just playing so much around. Now we're inside this range playing the whole day. This is pre-London. This is Friday. For our looks like if we start to break the lows daily, can just continue to a downside. Yesterday they closed bullish, so we're gonna wait and monitor closely only on the 4 hour time frame. When we start to flip, hopefully we can make a very nice wick. Oof, look at this. This is insane. Yeah, man. This is crazy. The 1 hour close bullish. It's 30-minute hour candle, 15-minute. Let's see if we break the lows, we can potentially push to the downside, I believe. But we are right at support, so at least let's have a closure. Daily will break its own lows, 4 hour will flip. We can take this sell. This is the one super risky sell. But we can take another one potentially. 40 pip. And let's see if we can manage to get this push to the downside. Our candle looking very nice. 30-minute candle looking super nice. If we have a 30-minute closure like this below, this is looking amazing. Because it's Friday. Let's see if we can manage that. This may be just a wick formation. But if we come and close back inside the range, then we're totally screwed, because this is gonna come back and just stay inside this range on a Friday. Because on a Friday usually you don't have too much volume to go to a downside after, especially after all these moves. So yeah. What happened here? 30-minute close like this. I'm gonna close this position potentially. So 1 hour is still bullish. 4 hour, yeah. I see this trade going into either way. Right. Now we can move at break even in this. We can also move at break even in this, and then we can let it run once we hit one potential target, which is maybe a bit more. Maybe we can close here at 50%, just to finish this session in positive. Let me see the 1 hour. The 1 hour just open and can continue, but our entries are too late, so yeah, we can easily also hit stop loss. As soon as I get in profit, I will close this position unless we don't get hit. So that's about it. This was, now we're continuing to the downside. Interesting, everything that we wanted throughout the session. Look at this trade moving now. We moved like 50 pips, okay. But anyway, that's about it for the session. Thank you for watching. Wait, we didn't make this trade. We made price at support, full risk, bear sell, break the lows, 30-minute or 1 hour. Was it 30-minute or the one? Not our candle was here. Our candle, 30-minute, break the lows. Yes, our candle, 30-minute, break the lows, full position sell. Entry was at around 1 o'clock, not 12. Win 1% profit. Setup was good, but price messing around a lot. Overall, 20 profit. process of compression and process session of the PE. Let me see if this was, no, this was 30 pip with 60 pip, 1 to 2. This setup here, then you had an entry here with stop loss above here, then you break the lows, close bullish, came back inside, came move. This was break the lows, came back inside, break the lows, make these wicks. Yeah, not very easy, super hard, but we get to see this. Let me see this in the 1 hour time frame, how it will play out the whole day. And then this is Sunday where we're gonna start. Now daily we have like this, so I see the next day just continue, break this support and then continue to the downside. Perfect. Okay guys, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, support the channel. I see you guys on, maybe tomorrow we're gonna have a live stream, maybe not, we're gonna see. Bye bye.